caught that. I was like, wait a minute. Why stream no streaming? I messed it up somehow. I said the stream's gonna be scuffed, and that's very true. We're gonna try to do this properly. I was like 5 minutes into the whole spiel, and I was like, stream ain't streaming, what's up? I should check. I forgot to hit go live. Can you imagine if I went an hour in? I would have been like, fuck it. Stream will be scuffed. That is good. So anyways, I went to a real life idol concert group event thing, and it was beautiful. High production value. That's all you need to know if anybody from the event sees this live stream. How was it? Phenomenal. No notes. All the problems they did have, which was none. They had a problem with the mics, but like it was 6 hours long, and near the end the mics died. Hey, I got a notification. Good, because I made sure to set this up as a scheduled stream specifically for you guys. I didn't even make a thumbnail. I wasn't going to get into this properly. I already got 5 minutes into the stream and was talking to myself and being like, stream no streaming. I should check and see if stream is streaming properly. Speaking of which, let's head over to gaming. Hi. I'm gonna ramble for a little bit because, yeah, just TLDR if anybody from the event, which I just realized as I was typing up the title for the stream. It's called, on Instagram, Midwest Idol Union. But their banner and everything is Rapid Step Idol Fest. I didn't notice that. And I did a whole bit like a day or two ago trying to talk over how I would do the stream about like, man, Midwest Idol Union feels weird to say because when I think of union, I think of like workers going on strike and it's not a positive connotation, but I need to remember like union as in like idols in a circle doing that like little group huddle where they're like putting their hands in the middle of a circle and they're cheering themselves off and then they'll go on stage or whatever, blah blah blah, the count off or something like that. I made a whole bit about that, and I wonder why. I wonder why they have a name change. I don't know. That's not one of the things I had prepped for, and I had only just realized. But yeah, I went to an idol thing. It was 6 hours long. Holy shit. Also, hi Brad. Welcome to the stream. Sadly, I can't stay long because I have work. Good work. Get money. Eat well. Yeah, man. Okay. That's actually impressive. People who could also stay there for the 6 hours, which wasn't many people for the event. So I guess that's like, I have a few notes as I tell the whole story. This will be kind of like a story time. And then I do have B-roll. I do have some pictures. I wish I would have had more because they did stream the event, the concert, whatever you want to call it, all 6 hours on Twitch. They did advertise on their Instagram. They had tech issues for like the first hour. So they did like sound check. Hi, Matt. Welcome. They did like sound check and then like another short rehearsal. So they would get like 30 seconds. Hi, Cherry. Happy Halloween. What day is it? Holy shit. It's the 2nd of October. Happy Halloween. Beginning of Halloween. Oh, fuck. No, I ain't ready. I am not ready for it. I have just a bit of story time. I didn't want to get into it, but I started and now I can't stop. Wait, there's 2 Matts? What the fuck? Okay, how do I tell the whole thing? I guess how I even found the event, because like I wasn't actively searching for this. Wait, was JFAX that long ago? That was summer. It's like October now, so that's like 2 seasons. The only reason I knew this entire event even was a thing was because in 2018, gave idol stuff a chance again and went to a Kai Guy idol, which is an overseas idol, or it's just original idol in America or Western, and anywhere but Japan is Kai Guy idol. Um, I went to a panel for that. I have never seen it before, and it was hosted by Sunny. Sunny also performed at this Rapid Idol Step or Midwest Idol Union. It has 2 names. I didn't know it had 2 names until I typed the title, and I'm like, why do they have 2 names? This is weird. Almost went by, what are you, Matt? Anyways, I gave idol stuff another chance, went to an original like idol panel, found it very cute. I think only Sunny and only the Cheery Girls are still doing idol stuff, which is like, it's been, 7 years? It feels like less than 5 to me. I have no concept of time. Anyways, the Cheery Girls were there, and they were my first exposure to like a proper, like, I've been following Mimi's group with Stellar, with Rezo, and as they tried to add members, and then it didn't stick, because it's like, it's really hard to do an idol thing for longer than a year. Even harder if you make it last for 5. Usually when you have big groups, they peter off pretty quickly overseas. It's not the same as like in Japan. It's really hard to get people to, for one, have the same interest near you, and then 2, have an open schedule, and then 3, have expendable income, and then 4, stay committed as much as you are. Because some people that are like, I just want to do it once, but they'll never say it that way. They're like, yeah, let's do this, let's make this happen, our dreams come true. But this was a dreams come true kind of moment. I'm so fucking impressed by how they, like, everything my perfectionist brain would want to accomplish, they accomplished. And more. Way more. Way more. They had tech people. They had production value. I don't know how much of the stuff they brought was their own stuff they had to supply, because it's a tiny little venue that you can, like, I don't know how to describe it. I thought at first, just off of assumption, I didn't even look at the exact location where the event was going to be held. I just assumed that, kind of like with VTuber stuff, you'll go to like the small theater and they'll host it there. Like the rundown small ass theater that's ancient and decrepit and nobody's like maintaining it. It's basically condemned. That's like downtown. I thought that's where it was going to be, but no, they found like this small, like it's not a dance studio. It's just a small venue hall that apparently, from their own words, the people who hosted the event, was affordable, because the people who hosted this event were out of state. Man, they felt local. I think one of the staff people, I can't remember her name. I wonder if I'm pretty sure I have pictures. Oh gosh, did I got them? Like, oh, they had so many wholesome moments. There were so many moments. Oh my god, there's so many stories. I need to just tell the shit, because I'm so impressed. And I wish I would have gotten more B-roll footage, because it's this whole event is lost to time now. So anybody that took pictures, anybody that took videos, that's it. That's all this event will have memory-wise, and it feels so shitty. That's the worst part, is that they did everything, but the VOD, they didn't know to enable that to save. I asked on the Discord server, I'm like, please tell me somebody saved, right? I want to watch it again. I'm like, is there an archive somewhere? Are you going to post it to YouTube? I want to watch this again. I want to experience this again. And they go, no, we didn't know that wasn't on when we streamed on Twitch. And I was like, God damn it. Ah! There's so many hype moments. There's so many moments. Like, for original, self-sponsored, like, I'm pretty sure outside of me and 3 other people that, like, everybody was either already performing, friends and family performing, or, like, staff for the event. And then there were the 4 people like me that are like, I know none of you. I'm associated. Like, I know through, like, I knew the Cheery Girls and Sunny way back. Like, I don't know them. I'm acquainted. That's the word. I'm acquainted with them They don't know me. I know more about them, but not creepily. It's just, it's like when you're a fan, the best way to be a fan is not to be known, because anything other than that is a little bit obsessed. To me, I don't know. I joined the Discord, but I don't do communities because I feel like it's asking for a lot. I don't have the emotional, like when I'm done streaming, I'm usually tapped unless I'm doing something specific, and then I'm like I have to commit and it's going to haunt my dreams, which okay, off topic to the whole thing. My stories everywhere. I had like a mini dream. Like I woke up, said I didn't want to get out of bed, forced myself to sleep, had like a hyper dream, and then my mom like flittered into the hallway and kind of like woke me up. There's somebody I've been wanting to buy like jackets from, like clothing. They have their own clothing brand, and they can't get their shipping done because they're a one-man show, which everything I love about them except the part that they are not shipping things in a quick pace. But like granted, they shouldn't be a slave to their job, but what the fuck? It has been a long time. I just want my jacket. If I would have known it would have taken almost a month for you to even attempt to ship it out, I wouldn't have paid for like the extra shipping to get in 2 days, because I'm like, whatever jacket I got, I would have liked to worn to the event just cuz. It's a mystery jacket. I don't even know what's going to be on it. I just want to know that their product meets the quality, because otherwise I'm going to have to wait like 2.5 months to 6 months, because I don't know. Anyway, I had a dream about them because I was just so annoyed by their shipping. And I'm like, in my dream, I'm like, can I please like you don't have to pay me, but can I please do your shipping? Can I do your shipping for you? Can I help you? Like, me and my mom, we did eBay for like forever. She's done it. I've just grew up with it. So I know how, like, I know the work ethic here. Do you need help? Anyways, I had a dream about that, and it was very specific. And I'm like, damn, I want stuff from them so bad. I am sitting on money so I could buy from them, but they just won't get their shit together. Anyways, that has nothing to do with the idol event. I'm sorry. Guys, get her the jacket. Shaking my head. Also, Maho, welcome. Not delivering a jacket sounds very mysterious to me. No, so like she checks out. Everything about her checks out. I just think she definitely has outgrown her small operation. But I don't know, as somebody who does a one-man show, how you would go about like hiring staff full-time, because I don't think she makes enough money to do that full-time. Like she even had to post on her Instagram story because people, like a lot of new people, she's like, hi to all the new people, I just feel like I need to reiterate this for the people who are new, which I'm like, I didn't even send an email yet, and I was very tempted because I knew that's kind of Karen-y to do. I'm like, where's my tracking number? But it took a long enough time. Hold on, Mama Jenta's going to peek in. You walked into a fan? I knew she was gonna do this. Hold on. She tripped over something. It wasn't the door. Anyways, what was it talking about? Yeah, ship the jacket, please. She's outgrown her operation. Everything checks out. It's not scam. In fact, she's so size inclusive. I don't know how she functions. She gets over 12 boxes. Over 12 like densely packed boxes of multiple size different jackets, and I'm at this point where it seems like it's an investment just to go to a convention or whatever. She that's my other critique about her. She doesn't post whatever convention she's going to with more than a few days notice or weeks. I had to scour. I'm tempted just to get a plane ticket, go to one of the conventions, buy whatever inventory that's in my size, and just be like, it was literally worth the money because I'm not waiting 6 months. Ugh. But I want it so bad. It's like 6-7 things. And I'm just having to like sit on my money until I can see whatever this mystery jacket's quality is going to be. Like, she checks out. She has so many pictures. Like, people are posting their pictures. Like, from, I think she has, what is it? I know extra large. Extra large. What's extra small? Extra small? Okay, yeah, that's what it is. She has extra small. And then all the way up to 8XL, which I've fucking never heard. 1, how do you do that? 2, you only have pre-orders for most of your products. How do you get enough people interested in your product for 6 months to ship the product? Like, I want it. I desperately want it. I'm having major FOMO. This has been like 4 months. 4 months of me sitting on it and being like, it's 6 months. And I feel like winter's going to pass. We're in autumn, and I feel like winter's going to pass, and I'm not going to have... Anyway, this has nothing to do with the idol thing. Let's get back into the idol thing. Where did I even leave off? I'm sorry. I have pictures. I have receipts. Great event. So much better. No cringe value. High production value. Everyone put their best foot forward in the best way. Oh my god. I'm so glad I bought light sticks, or I would have felt like a goober just sitting there. Which, that was one of the fun things. We could wear that together. Matt! Lol. That was one of the things. Okay, so the event was like 6 hours long. They had like a 45-minute like delay, and I thought they were gonna run like an hour past what they had, and they actually ended like 20 minutes early. And I was like, how'd you do that? This was 6 hours, and it didn't feel like a drag. They had an intermission, thank god. The intermission lasted longer than they advertised it would, which was like 10 minutes. I think it felt like 25, because I watched like a YouTube video. I went completely by myself. Misty, welcome! I'm gonna get so derailed. I want to talk about this event and show pictures, and I was just like, do it for the memes. Maybe make it a private stream. Just do it so you can go to bed. And my blanket's tumble drying. And I was like, whatever, man. I digress. Love the event. Glad I bought light sticks. I was there so long, the light sticks started dimming my light sticks. My mom's like, you should change the batteries before you go. But we didn't have any AA's, and I was going to pack them, but I checked, and then blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We bought them now. We have batteries now. I don't know. I think my light sticks were cooked. They were just $20 light sticks, which, now that I think about it, I could have just bought a light stick there. They had 3 versions of a light stick. They had Vivaria's. Welcome to the Terraria. We are Vivaria. Man, I learned that. That's their little slogan. They're the ones I showed on the stream before the stream. Recent-ish stream. It's been like a month. I don't know. They're the ones I showed that they had their own original outfits. And I'm like, man, they put in the fucking work. Who did that? I found out Snail Girl did that. I'm bad with names. I also feel guilty that I didn't notice a member was missing till they said a member was missing, even though I was looking at their merch booth, which they did have a merch booth. Holy shit, the production quality. Like, when they said on their Instagram our merch isn't going to arrive on time, I thought they weren't going to have anything but the what is it called? The roserettes? It looks like a badge frilly thing, and then you would put your best girl with the badge, but the bow is already of the best girl's color, so you just need to put whatever in the center. They said they were I assumed they were only gonna have that, but they had a whole booth worth of stuff. They even had fucking ETA bags. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I've been saving my money. This is why I talked about the jacket, girl. I looked at their booth, bought $30 worth of 3 pins, and then I asked, are you guys gonna, like, be here, like, after the intermission, right? Because I went, I think, did I purchase before because they were having a delay? I don't know. I really feel like after the intermission, I definitely got more confident, and man, light sticks make a difference. The hype made a difference, because I was just kind of being like, I was already medicated. If I was any more medicated, I would have been asleep. I was stressed. I didn't want to be in the way. I already had to move seats once because I felt like I was too close to the center, which was, I don't have redeems, Matt. I'm sorry. I haven't turned any of that on because I didn't expect I would be talking this long, and it's been like 27 minutes. I mean, I might as well turn stuff on, right? Because I'm going to be rambling for a while. I was so impressed. I was so impressed by them. I was an anxious mess in the beginning. Just arriving, so I had asked Mama Jenta if we could drive down to wherever they were hosting it, because when I Google Mapped it, it showed a cafe. It didn't show the pictures of the event thing that I was seeing. It was like the DAAC something. It was like kind of like a clubhouse. I've rented a clubhouse before, but this was a little bit more professional. It has enough space to be an intimate, but not too intimate to where you feel like you know, because like I said, I'm pretty sure there was only 3 other people outside of me who probably didn't know anybody personally that went to the event. I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure. And it was actually really cute because the couple in front of me, I assume they're a couple, maybe they were just really nice friends, I don't know, they whispered a lot into each other's ears. The guy, which you're gonna see him. I was like, should I like try to blur people? And I'm like, we were all vibing. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody, but it's just, there's no way to describe this kind man but a bald man, because he is bald. And he was in front of me. And during one of the idols, she shared a little bit of her story to the time of like the stuff behind her, and then she'd go into her song. It was very well timed. Like, shit, man. Production value, because that was one of the things I was wondering. I'm like, are you going to have like a projector? Because I feel like that enhances so much to an event. They had fucking lighting. Holy shit, they had fucking lighting. They had so much thought of lighting that they even taped up the door that had like a window that was shining into the event. And they're like, no, in case people have light sticks and it's just better dark-ish, not completely dark. I mean, when they turned the lights on, we're like, oh shit, we were in darkness, but there was still enough ambient light that it wouldn't make a person afraid of the dark scared. You could safely meander to the bathroom that I didn't know they had, and I actually had to miss one of the girls. They were a duet. I don't remember the group name, but I'll show them when I can show them. That's why I'm in the corner, by the way. I have pictures and videos. Which I'm like, how can I show this without putting so many megabytes on my computer? Because that's going to take a while. I don't even have that much footage. I'm glad you didn't... What? Glad I didn't go. Jenta would have pictured me. Okay. Like I said, the man was really sweet. It was very cute because he teared up at the girl's story, which, by the way, that girl... You said the forbidden word, and Ame was gonna graduate soon. Ame, Amelia Watson of Hololive, fucking Myth, like the original, like EnVTuber kind of, oh man. I walked into Ame graduating the tail end, and I think there was an encore, but I was falling asleep. I woke up, and I was falling asleep. I was like, what was happening? I think I was having like a a dizzy attack or something. Like, I dreamed about having a dizzy attack, and I woke up to kind of being dizzy. And I'm like, that's just fucking cruel. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, she said the forbidden word. I'm gonna graduate from, and she, right? Like, I gasped. She fully had me. And I was like, oh shit, she's doing this right now. She's gonna graduate at this event and I'm like, you can't do this to me. Ame's gonna graduate soon. Literally, like, in a few days. And she went, psych, I'm graduating from a yellow idol to a pastel purple idol. She circled back round to it so it felt less cruel, but, like, at the time I was like, I'm glad you're not graduating, but Jesus Christ. Because what was even worse is she made me fall in love with her. Not like that, platonically. Like, her story, like, her challenges in life, and just shit hitting her the fan at the times. I'm just like, oh man, that sounds way too fucking similar to me. Like, she's got her own thing, and then she even, like, told her story by relating to a story that I didn't even know about, an idol that was a part of a group that I known about, who has apparently the same thing she has going on. And I was like, damn, you fully suckered me. Do I have a picture of her? Because the audacity. Just, I can't fucking believe that. I'm like, you lucky you doing this here. Because, man, I hate that VTuber culture has me conditioned to just fear. Because you fully had me. I think what was worse is that, like, she made me, like, this is my first exposure to her. This was my first exposure to her. In fact, she was the one that I'm like, I didn't know what pronouns to use. Because she looked a little ambiguous at first to me. And I was like, whatever. And I was like, but your picture. And she had her whole video that she edited and everything. And I'm like, there was a lingering question, and she answered that question and had me smitten by the answer. And that's why the bald man was crying in front of me, because it was like, damn, okay, 1, you're a great storyteller. 2, that was mean. 3, I'm rooting for you. You sold me. If this event had more people, you would have sold them too. Like, everyone. You would have completely sold them and been like, I'm invested to see you in other stuff. And then you're like, I'm graduating. You're like, bitch, how dare you? I was like, I want to see you again. And you're like, I'm gonna peace out after this. Anyways, her whole story circled back. She had been doing Kai Guy Idol dancing for like 14 years. She was like literal OG YouTuber, like old, like the grainy, only 420p YouTube videos. And she had, like, as she was singing and talking about her story, she'll have like pictures and videos just like scrolling by. And it fucking hurt, because I feel that. It's like, you were just a springing young child doing the stuff that you were just like, it was very niche. And if we had social media the way we did back then, we probably would have been made fun of, but it was all harmless fun. And you just see her getting slowly older and older and older up to the recent. And she was a wheelchair idol. And I was like, the whole time, she's ramping up to telling her story, and, emotional whiplash I'm having. It's just like, I'm going to graduate. Here's what, like, this is why I like idol stuff. I've been doing this for 14 years. And she's dancing all around, and I'm like, how did we get here? I don't remember the condition she has, but she did say that with physical therapy it could get better. So she's not, I don't think she's completely wheelchair bound, but it is less painful to be wheelchair bound, or she is wheelchair bound currently. Why did you have to make me love you so much, and how'd you do that? How did you do? You fully got me into it. Man, like I I was a nervous wreck in the beginning. I think she was the Wait, was this before intermission? No, this was before intermission. She might have been the third, fourth performance. There was a decent roster. I think a few people pulled out, like only one or two. I think. I don't know, but everybody, I didn't notice anybody missing. Clearly, a whole member was missing to a whole group that I was smitten to, and I was like, oh yeah. To be fair, I got a power nap in before I went, and that probably wasn't helping because I had fully medicated to power nap, then went fully medicated, and I was ugh. I'm like, I want to be awake. I don't want to feel awkward. I want to commune, which, okay, I went to the event in a PIDA shirt, the newest PIDA shirt, and if you don't know who PIDA is, I showed her on the last couple streams I did. She is, oh my god, Ocean and Space did her justice with the first one, and I love the second one. Her acrylic standee I wish would have been a third shirt, and I kind of want the standee, and I'm gonna see PIDA. Did I mention this? PIDA, oh my god, PIDA's going to be at a convention that's only having their like second year, and they're having like a whole specific, like, we're gonna have an idol section, but there's also the anime convention. I'm like, I don't give a shit. But after this event, after the workout, I fully like bopped my light sticks the entire fucking time, and I was just man, my arm still hurts. I'm so glad I bought them though, because man, half the crowd didn't have light sticks, though you could have bought light sticks. There was 3 versions of light sticks. There was the heart one from Bavaria, and then the regular pen light of Bavaria, and then a rapid idle step, which I think all they did was they got the one from Amazon and then put something in the tube, which I found out by accident when I dropped the light stick practicing light stick moves. A couple of times I dropped it. It has like the Wii nunchuck grip thingy. I learned to use that because, good lord, the amount of times I dropped it, the top popped off, and I went, oh, I broke it, because the light also went off, but apparently these ones are finicky, and they will do that, so it doesn't, just because the light turns off doesn't mean the light stick is broken. Thank God, because I did it at the event. My light stick, had a few issues, but otherwise, changing colors was a panic, because they would say, like, oh my god, I don't want to take credit for it, but I did reach out to the Instagram and said, hey, I know groups have, like, you know, each group member has, if it's a group, has their own individual light stick colors. I found Bavaria's, but it's kind of hard to find everybody else's. Will you have like a pamphlet at the event that's going to have like everybody's light stick cover, or will you like mention that or something? And they went, oh, that's actually a really good deal. We don't currently, but we can get back to you. And I didn't expect them to get back to me. They didn't. But at the event, when they were announcing people, they said, and here is so-and-so, and you can change your light stick colors to this. And I was like, yeah, that was me. I'm sorry. I can't help it. They could have planned that before, but I don't think they did. Because I went in a nervous Nelly, and I came out like the last few performances where they changed MCs, so whoever has like the microphone announcing who's up next or whatever, after the intermission, they actually gave it to their sponsors, which was, I think, Bavaria and fuck, I can't remember the group. He did and she did. I thought they were a group. Duet. I don't know. I don't know names, okay? I have pictures. I have pictures. The one I thought was a VTuber group wasn't a VTuber group. It was... You ever have OCs and you, like, make whatever? And that was his thing. And I was like, damn, this is actually really fucking creative. I would never have the confidence to do this, and it had real production value. I will say, I wish there was subtitles for the whole thing. Otherwise, it was hard to pick up on certain things. Started strong. I wish there were subtitles so we could have pretend. You know, like when you pretend, because like a lot of the times these are original music. You don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. I tried doing my homework. I did for some of Avaria's. But other than that, I was like very much like, this is my first time, which, oh, that's another thing. I keep going into segments. I'm sorry. Hold on. Can I show pictures? Can I at least get their banner up here? Hold on. I'm going to screen share this shit. Also, I'm doing this from my phone, which is very risky. I'm using my iPad for tracking. We had our internet die last night, and it only just came back. Where's their banner? I think it should be fine. Okay, let's get the screen share back up. Oh, hold on. Umanuno, I gotta set this up. Where I feel like I did 6 segments. Where did I even leave off? I was trying to tell this chronologically. It's not happening. I just need to go for my pictures, because, oh, man. Man, this was the best I've ever seen the Cheery Girls. I've seen them 3 times. I haven't seen anybody else more than that. I don't think I ever will. Oh, what if they go to E-Show with Paida? I don't think they're ever going to top this. The ambiance was just too good. It was too good. Any bigger and I don't think it would have worked. All right, here it is. Picture. And make this big. There will be audio too, so a little forewarned. Not for this. I want to get this picture up. This is their banner, which, oh my god. I'm like, I have to get pictures. I need to commemorate this because I don't know why I thought this. Mom sneezed. I don't know why I thought this, but I knew they were streaming on Twitch, but I had the horrible thought, holy shit, Mom! Okay, little diaper. I need to say this. Mama Jenta woke up early, and she was fully going to sneeze, and I was like, cover your damn mouth, because she was fully gonna blow that in my direction without covering her mouth. She slapped her hand over her mouth and just caught her sneeze, and then we took the piss out of each other, and then it got deep out of nowhere, and she's like, I don't want to like psychoanalyze my childhood right like early in the morning. Today's been weird. Anyway, so here's Rapid Steps. They have a different name than their Instagram. There wasn't much preparation or, what do you call it? Man, I can still hear my mom blowing her nose. Arctic, welcome. There wasn't much, not publicity, what is it called? Commercialization? Distributing? I'm lacking the word. Promotion. There was enough promotion that I got a heads up from. Basically, I only found out about this event because the Cheery Girls posted to their story that they were going. They were like the first. They were like, "Hey, come see us. We're going to this event," right? Which I feel like saying an event makes it sound like it's a convention. It was not a convention. It was a proper concert, which was not what I was expecting. I was expecting. Originally, when I first saw it, like, I saw the Cheery Girls were going, and I went, oh, I wonder where that's gonna be. It's never usually close, and it was so fucking close. And I was like, whoa. At first, I thought it was outside. I thought they were gonna dance outside, and I thought it was just them. Or maybe that was another thing, and I didn't go. I don't know. So, it went from, like, I thought it was outside to a theater to this, which was, like, I didn't know in my mind of thought, but it kept getting better and better and better, because I don't think they could do better than this. If it would have been too ambitious if they got the theater, which I don't even know if you could have done that, because they basically self-funded everything, unless that somebody that didn't go and that supported them through watching through Twitch and then paying to their Ko-fi or buying a ticket but not actually going, which that was kind of fun. I had like made sure I had the ticket on my phone. I even screenshotted my ticket, the QR code, everything. The QR code wouldn't work. They did have security. They did have people in very evident shirts. Swell Entertainment has me completely like she's like security, events. She does like reviews. She just went to TwitchCon. She just has me brainwashed to like, okay, this is what a standard event should have going on, and if they do just the core mechanics of this, you should be in for a good event, unless they have like catastrophic failures, right? Something outside of their control goes wrong, which, man, the fact they even had t-shirts with their name and it was like very evident, and like I could tell one of the girls that was staff was part of Avaria, but she wore the staff shirt until she was on and with her group, and I was like, man, that's actually committed. Perfect. It was never a question if you needed anything or who to reach out for, you know who to went to. I rambled. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the QR code wouldn't work, but they're like, okay, what's your name? And I was like, oh, am I gonna have to get my ID? Because that's the first thing usually when you go to like paid events or panels. I think you have to show ID depending on like what the like age is for the panel, said panel. I was like, God, I don't want to show my ID. I hate my picture. But I didn't. I just had to say my name, and they had like this wonderful little checklist that like, it wasn't Ticketmaster. Wherever they sold it was perfect. Please do that more. I like that. That was nice. And they just checked me off. And I did see there was a good amount of names on there. But I don't know. Did the members themselves that were performing have to buy their own tickets, or did they get in for free? Because the cheery girls were sitting in the audience for most of it, and they had new fucking outfits. And I was like, damn, those are cool. Oh, man, they need to, like, take pictures of them, because we've seen, I think they have 2, like, original outfits. And then I think something standard, just, like, a uniform? I don't know. So this is, like, their 3rd original outfit. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. It was all poof and frill. I have pictures of them. But yeah, this is the banner. Oh, that's what I was starting to talk about. When I went to take a picture of the banner, one of the people turned on the lights for me, and I was like, oh, that was really sweet, but I felt like a creep. I felt like a creep because I'm like, if it felt slightly intimate enough to where it's like I couldn't, snap a cheeky picture, but nobody else wasn't not taking pictures. Other people were taking pictures. In fact, my best boy, bald boy, the only reason I started taking pictures was because he himself was taking a picture, and I went, okay, one other person did it, and I saw it, so I can at least, if anybody's like, what you doing? I don't know. I overthink things because I don't want to be the weird one, How far do we go? There, I'm so sorry, my best boy. I love him. He was such a sweet bean. Okay, so this, really? Was that, really? Man, I only got the courage halfway to intermission, huh? Not everybody had like their original idol Sona completely. For example, this performer, don't remember her name, I think she flew from Texas. She was invited from Texas. And I thought, whoa. Like, she's a proper cosplayer, by the way. She loves Bang Dream or Bang Dori. I don't remember what the Pastel Girl name is from Pastel Palettes, I think it's from. I haven't played Bang Dream in a while. I just got into Project Sakai again, and did you guys see? Oh my God. If you guys play Project Sakai on the EN app, Mimi did the art. Not all of it, but a large majority. And the dance animation. Holy shit, the flex on that. The dance animation for Kira's most recent video that was made specifically for Project Sekai. I'm going to talk about that forever if I get into it. But anyways, this was the venue. They had a projector. They had enough seats. We could reasonably be spaced out. It doesn't look like a lot of people. I want you to be aware. There were benches on the side, and those were like the hype seats. And everybody filled in on those. Everybody filled on those, and we had people standing in the back. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people. It was enough, honey. It was enough. Plus, once after intermission, and it was later, the only people who were left in the crowd, really, were all the people who brought light sticks and used light sticks. I think I have pictures. I swear I do. But yeah, she came from Texas. She was so fucking cute. Holy shit. She's an actual model. So cute. And she sang in Japanese. And she had like perfect pitch. And I'm like, what the? Everybody sang borderline Japanese fluently at some point. Not everybody, but like enough to where I was like, this doesn't even feel like a specific brag for any one person because everyone's nailing it. Everyone's nailing it, and I'm like, man, I feel like a loser. My Japanese isn't even remotely this good. Oh god, like damn. She doesn't have an idol Sona yet, and I feel like she needs to because she's robbing herself. Granted, if you know what she was from, you know, she's a hella adorable. Come on. Cosplay was perfect. Everything was perfect. Just singing was perfect. That, holy shit. It was so flawless. I'm like, am I experiencing this right now? Am I actually experiencing this right now? It was so good. I think she had the mic not want to work for her at some point. But thankfully, like, the mic never just died on somebody. It just, the mics got tired. I feel like the mics just existed too long, and they just didn't want to function at a point of time. Like, can you see in this one or the next one? She also sang Madoka Magica, which, how dare you? How absolutely dare you? Apparently everybody in Bang Dream, like, who's a Bang Dream fan, wants them to collab with Madoka Magica, which, have you seen the trailer for the fucking movie that's coming out, the Valpurgis movie? Ooh, boy! Ooh, boy! I can't wait. I literally can't die till that movie comes out. I need to see it. I don't think it's gonna, like, meet the same hype and, like, greatness that the third movie, which is really only the first movie, Rebellion, was. Because I still go back and watch just Homura and Kyubey, like, talking. It's like, you want to control Madoka, don't you? In English. I'm sorry, I like the English. I like the English better than Japanese. I grew up with the English. Some people are annoyed that the English, like, all the voice actors apparently sound the same, which I'm like, I will say, until, like, Magia record the anime season 1 and 2 came out, I feel like Mommy's voice actor just flopped the Holy Mommy scene. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, oh well. We're talking about idols now. Anyway, moving on. She was hella adorable. And here's my light sticks. I was like, I should take a picture with my light sticks. Oh, that was right. In the beginning, I felt a little weird having 2 light sticks, and I felt like they were so bright. I didn't have anybody sitting either side to me. There was enough space for everybody to be, like, wherever they felt comfortable. And then suddenly, like, an hour in, somebody sits next to me, and I was like, it was like mid-performance. So I felt slightly panicked, and I wanted to be, like, considerate. And I didn't realize till later, because I didn't, when somebody like gets into your peripheral and you kind of want to look, but you don't want to look because that's rude. So you're just kind of like aware, and you're hyper you're hyper aware that they're there, and you're like, shit, fuck, what should I do? I almost had like a cringe moment where I'm like, okay, you're thinking about it, you're overthinking about it. You should just like reach your hand out and be like, hi, I'm so and so. Welcome to the event. And I'm like, God, that would have sucked so much. They didn't stay for like the whole thing because, oh my God, it was 6 hours. It breezed by for me. The parts that felt like they went too long was the getting to the start and then the intermission. But honestly, I feel like everybody, it worked. It worked. It worked for what it needed to. I had to be like, okay, Jenta, you feel awkward, you're overthinking things, watch a YouTube video. And I watched a YouTube video until intermission came back on. I'm so glad I have my AirPods, which I'm late to the game with AirPods, but I love them. Anyway, they sat next to me, and I was like, out of all the seats, no offense, I grew a kindred spirit without actually talking to them specifically, but I could tell they stimmed, and they were nervous in of themselves, and I later in my brain was like, you could have picked any of these seats, but you sat next to me, which makes me feel nice because I feel like I'm a kindred spirit or something. I either looked lonely or I looked welcoming, which I feel like I probably was both at some point. But anyway, they stemmed a little bit, and I was like, we bonded silently because I did acknowledge them, and then I realized, out of all the seats, why did you sit here? Their mom was with them, and she was in a wheelchair, and I think they knew a wheelchair idol because she dipped at some point, and they dipped too. So I don't know if they were late, because they were there for her story, I think. Were they? I was too hyper aware. I had grown confidence because the Cheery Girls nailed it because they cheated. They cheated. Okay. Everybody got to do like 3 to 4 songs. I think only like 2 people did 2, and then like 3. But most people had like 3 or 4 songs that they either sang or danced or something for. Like, it was perfectly timed. Everything was perfectly timed. The Cheery Girls, I feel like they did so much better on this because I feel like they did better than when they hosted their panel at JFAX because they didn't have to MC, so they didn't have to worry about their commanding the whole thing. They just had to show up and be themselves and confident and not worry about all the other stuff that's going on. And that, I feel like that just, damn, they popped off. And by, like, the 3rd song, I was fully, like, choreography, the singing, the dancing, I was hyped. I fully felt because, like, the whole point of having light sticks is that you're trying to give your energy to the performers, but it did the opposite for me, where it was, like, it gave me confidence that I sent them. Because, like, I'm like, I don't want to send you my nervous energy, but I'm like, I fully committed to the light stick spit. Like, I was doing the moves the whole time, and I was, like, hyper aware of that. And I'm like, well, I committed. I should commit through the whole thing. And that was 6 hours, and my arms fucking hurt. Anyways, so the Cheer Girls get, like, through 3 of their songs. And as they're segueing into the 4th, like, everybody, we usually cheer when they would, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know if you guys, like, for the 3rd one, they did an anime, and everybody's like, oh, I love that. And I'm like, I've never heard of this before in my life. I still cheered, because everyone's cheering, and it'd be weird if you're the only one, so you just go with the crowd, right? When they segued into the 4th song, They're like, I don't know if any of you guys like know this thing, like VTubers. 3 songs in. And I'm like, we're all, like the crowd, we have synergy. We're on the same page. Nobody's on a different page. So when they said VTubers and they kind of like, you know, they were doing their little talking segment as they segue into the thing, I fully expected people would cheer. Nobody but me fucking cheered when they said VTubers. I'm like, I fucking ratted myself out. I fully ratted myself out. If you didn't know I was a VTuber before, I think that probably did it in. You know, outside of like my Love Live, like, envelope Ita bag has only VTubers in it. So when they're like, I don't know if you guys know about this thing like VTubers, but our next song's gonna be like, you know, it's a pretty well-known VTuber song, and well, you feel free to sing along if you know it. Can you guess what they did? Out of all the VTuber songs, I screamed, I shrilled. Like, me being the only one that cheered when they even just said the word VTuber before they even segued into the song. I felt vindicated because all these fake bitches in the audience screamed with me when it was Kobo and Maureen's song. Dun, 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 dun. I got a clip from their Instagram because I was like, I know the VOD doesn't exist at this point. Please, somebody have clips. Like, somebody do your own marketing. Somebody else recorded something. Please. I can't be the only one. I have so much data on my phone. I got a clip. How do I do this without showing something? I don't want to. Hold on. I fucking screamed. Everybody screamed. I was singing the whole fucking time for this song. I was being obnoxious. I swear. Like, light stick dancing and singing. I was so... They're dancing. They didn't sing it. They danced to it, and I don't even care. Man, they didn't need to sing it. Bruh. Of course, it does the smaller screen. Hold on, I gotta resize this back up. I'm so glad they posted this to their freaking Instagram. Or I was... This is the only part that I'm like, if I can't see this again, I'm gonna die inside. Because, like I said, I screamed when they just mentioned VTubers. Completely outing myself in the small minimalist crowd. Like, could you be more obvious? That's as big as you're gonna get it. And then there's Bavaria. It was fucking hype, man. You had to be there to, like, this is why I said this. I think that out of all the performances, which was only 3 of the Cheery Girls I've seen, this was the best. Just the ambiance, the synergy, and the fact that it's a VTuber song. You couldn't have pandered any better to me. I'm the most acquainted to them. Like, oh my god. I need to see it again. Shut up. This is my time. Oh, I'm gonna combust. This is Bavaria, by the way. Don't worry, I have HD quality video that I feel like I need to, like, post unlisted because I need the space on my phone. Also, my phone is that a 28? No, what? Oh, that's the screen record. I screen recorded that. Oh, I was so hype. That changed the whole mood of the entire room for me. I can't remember if they were the second or the first. I don't remember, man. I keep changing their place in my head, but that, like, I didn't feel like a goober, a lonely goober anymore. I'm sad I didn't go to it. I will say, I wish I would have, like, promoted it. I wish I would have offered to, like, bend somebody's ride or pay for someone's ticket. Okay, I had the thought, but then my awkwardness pulled back because I'm also the person that, like, rented out a manga book to somebody and then never asked for it back because I thought that whole discussion was kind of awkward, so I just didn't do that. The guy who plopped next to me halfway through the event and was stimming, I was like, I wanted to give him one of my light sticks, but then I was like, I'm never gonna ask for it back. And I'm sorry, after the Cheery Girls went on, I was selfish. I don't know when they got on, but after the VTuber shit, I'm like, no, this is mine, you can have it. I had an iota of, like, sharing, and I went, no. I'm like, I need my own version of stimming over here because it's gonna feel weird just sitting there. And he was clapping along, honestly. A lot of people were clapping along. And that was the fun part. People who didn't have light sticks were clapping. So at the end, it felt like people who had light sticks, we wooed, like, whoa! Because we can't clap. We have light sticks in our hand. Most people had, like, 2 light sticks or 1. And usually when, like, you clap with only, like, you're holding a fist and you're doing this tapping motion, it doesn't make the same amount of noise. There was an effort. So people who didn't have light sticks would clap, and we would just smack our light sticks everywhere and try not to, like, throw them. This is why they have the strap. If anybody let go of it, that's what that's for. So nobody got hurt. Because, oh my gosh, I love that. Like, we would look at other people in the crowd to try to match their tempo. The synergy was good. I guess that's the only thing I would have a note. If there wasn't the person in front of me who, like, knew what they were doing and I also knew what I was doing, and there was, like, somebody in my peripheral all the way to the left at the other edge of, like, my row who, I swear, they were looking at me and I was looking at the person in front of me, and then there were the people on the side with light sticks. And it was just, oh man, the synergy was so good. Like, you don't have to have a good tempo to have your shit together. Anyways, Cheery Girls. Hold on, I gotta make this bigger. See, this was the moment I saw he was taking a video or a picture or something. I'm like, well, if they're doing it, I can. It only takes one. You can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna show it. Okay, this is way bigger. It's fine. They're just, the projector. I'm so glad they had the projector. I'm so glad they had the projector. And that they were mic'd. They were mic'd and they were projected. And that they had, like, ambient. So there's going to be, like, lighting to this corner over here. Which I have great shadow footage of Vivaria. A duet of Vivaria. I didn't want to record while they were performing, any of the performers. Because, like I said, there wasn't truly any, but there were 3 people behind me, kind of. I kept, God, I felt bad for the staff. I kept looking over my shoulder because I wanted to make sure I wasn't in the way. It was all nervous fidgeting, okay? I can't help it. I can't. I'm too aware of my situations. Anyways, Cheery Girls, what were they saying? I don't even remember what this was, but they were not, this wasn't a performing. I think they were thanking people, like everyone. Hold on. And then we'll move on to the rest of our song. Who are you? Hi, my name is Chi. Oh, they did their introductions! I am the pink heart member of... Every time I was looking at them, my camera would go down because I couldn't do both. Don't dox yourself!
I'm so glad that we get to have this experience, honestly, that we can all perform without...
Their skirt's so poofy! They're so cute! man, when they were just sitting in the crowd with us, they didn't get to stay for the full event, but when they were just sitting in the crowd, I'm like, oh my God, can't wait for you guys to perform. You look so poofy and cute. Ah! Sorry. God, I'm so glad I got some videos, because I'm so bummed they don't have the full VOD. That is criminal. Criminal. Note to self, make sure that never happens, because they had a whole tech people, and they were streaming. They, like, duct taped a webcam on a stick, so they got the perfect shot. They moved it from the middle to, like, in the, like, more further to the left. And I made sure Jenta didn't dance. No, I was not performing. But I will tell you, after this, it inspired me like you wouldn't fucking believe. Also, I don't remember her name. Idol wheelchair girl. She motivated me to want to perform again with her speech. That's why when she said she was graduating, it fucking hit me in the face, because I'm like, how did you motivate me on something I've deemed a lost cause? I'm like, I can lose weight and fit back into my idol thing that I can do, and then I don't have to buy another costume, and I could do like a performance on, because there's like idol stuff open right now, and you can apply. You're not probably going to get in because it's either too high profile or it might be too far away. So, I feel like if I, submitted and I got in, I'm like, well, now I really have to commit to it, and I'll stress about that for 4 months. Like, she motivated me. Y'all motivated me to want to do idol stuff. But then in implication, now that, like, it's been a few days. Or a week. I don't know. This was on the 28th of September. And I wanted to, like, post things on my Insta of this. But I didn't want to drag attention to myself, in case I wanted to go back in my hermit hole. Because I was, like, in between bad stints. I was in between bad stints of being stuck on nighttime and, like, having these weird little flare-ups. I was, like, doing so well, and then I got in my head, and it stressed out my body, because I was making sure I could go to this event. Oh, did I not mention I passed a kidney stone 2 days before this? So that was, like, 4 hours to me time. I did. I went to the ER. I didn't expect to go to the ER. At first I thought it was like a urinary tract infection. And I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm going to be able to go to this event if this keeps up. Because it was, like, I can take pain-ish, kind of, not really. I could take pain, but, like, a poking, like, nagging, nails on chalkboard kind of experience in your body that you don't know what's happening is like, oh God. And then I started getting the back pain, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this a kidney stone? So we went to the ER, and by the time I got to the ER, I was feeling a lot better. And they got me in right away, and I gave them 2 pee samples because they lost the first one, go figure. Slow day in the ER, thankfully. Nobody was around. And they got me in so quickly that the doctor was already in the room, and the nurse was there. And they're like, okay, we're going to do a blood draw. I didn't even have enough time to, like, because I was like, okay, 1, I have this thing in 2 days. 2, this is feeling like a kidney stone. 3, if it's not a kidney stone, fuck, what is it? Ugh, everything was going wrong. And I'm like, I didn't get to emotionally prepare to have my blood, because, like, what if they don't usually get it the first time. My veins are tricky. I've had to have my veins ultrasounded once when I was passing a kidney stone. They gave me an IV. So they took blood, and they gave me an IV with electrolytes, fluids. I didn't even get halfway through the bag. They, looked at, my kidney, and then they looked at with the blood test and the pee sample, and my kidneys were fine. There was just a tiny, apparently only a pee sample could give you a little amount of blood, and it's like, oh no, you passed it. And my mom kept saying, like, the doctor was proud of me, which, yeah, he was very awake. He was very awake and very kind, but I was like not in the mood because I was trying to go to bed. I was going to bed after TMI, but shitting my brains out. So I was having a lot of things happening at once, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm mentally like torturing myself to get to this event, and I might not even get to it because I might be passing kidney stones. Which, fun little like news, I do have 2 more kidney stones. Oh, I got a CAT scan. I forgot about that. I'm like, how did they know about the other 2? I got a CAT scan, and I do have 2 kidney stones just waiting to kerplunk out of me. But they're passable sizes, but noticeable enough that they could tell me that. So that's great. I have a fortune called 2 kidney stones in your future. Yay. Anyways, what I didn't even talk about that. Cheery girls. I'm just so happy I went. It was so worth it. But yeah, what was the next one? Was this actually them singing? No, what was this? Was this them thanking the venue?
Here today, and I hope you guys are fun and silly with us. Can you do that for me, please?
Yeah. Since we are the first act, I think we really should
Oh, they were the first act!
pump it in this place tonight, okay?
If you don't know,
They're
we
so
are
cute.
Yeah. So it's like kind of not like our job, but it's like kind of our job to hype you guys up.
Yeah. So we need like literally like the neighbors to this building to think that there's like a fire or something in here because like we need to
I tried to get the whole crowd so it shows that it's not just like 2 seats in front of me, which I will say, people after the intermission moved around, and then they got in my line of sight, and I was trying not to be bitter about it because it's like, I'm so glad nobody was in front of me for most of this, because like I would have been a little bit butthurt that I couldn't see their fucking cool ass dance moves. In their new outfits as they're dancing, and they were I was the most acquainted with them. Next would have been Sunny. Did I get any of Sunny? I feel like I did get something of Sunny. Anyways, Jenta gets head pats. Thank you for head patting me, but head pat cheery girls, they're amazing.
Yeah. So we need like literally like the neighbors to this building to think that there's like a fire or something in here because like we need to be
This was next to a cafe.
I think on 3 we should all just let out our biggest like woo. Okay?
Oh boy.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
And then I cut it off there because I felt awkward taking a video. I didn't want to be in anybody's way. I didn't want to take from anybody's experience, but I wanted to capture moments. So this is like, I would have been taking a video the whole fucking time. I would have. I totally would have. I wish I would have. Who else has an archive? Nobody, apparently. Ah! I'm sorry. Ah! Ah! Yeah, where'd she go? Okay, so this is, I don't know, who is this? The person cosplaying in the blonde wig. They said they were cosplaying but not performing. Which, like, bet I would too. But I didn't see them after this. I don't remember seeing them. Maybe they took their wig off. I didn't see them after this. They disappeared. They went missing. And it was an intimate venue. You would notice. Sunny! Oh my god. I am obsessed with Sunny's outfit. It is minimalist, but she is like my body type, and it is cute, and it is sparkly, and it is frilly, and it is poofy. I need you to make me something. Can you teach me how to sew? I remember back in like 2018, I like looked through her Instagram reels that she had saved on like that Instagram, not reel, but like story circle thingy that you can save. And I saw her like making her first outfit, and I think that was like in green. It had like white and green. This one, oh my god, I'm a sucker for yellow. Can you know, old Jenta days with the yellow shirt. Green and yellow, Literally, she did both colors. I am smitten kitten with her. Sunny! She's so cute! And she makes the pigtails work. She makes the pigtails work. Please tell me I have more. She got up there. Yes! Ah! Also, these two right here. Oh my god, I love them. They zazzed the fuck out of the audience. They were performers as well. So they sat on the benches and then they moved in front after the cheery girls because they wanted to be in the ambiance. But they were fully like, if we weren't cheering already, she made us start doing the chants. And there was a few chants that I started because they made me comfortable and they were sweet. They recognized Pi Dot on my shirt when I first took like a seat a little bit too close in the front, and I felt a little nervous because not everybody had filled into the seats yet, and I was like, I don't like the nosebleed section ever. I actually think you lose value by looking like right up at people. You want to be in the middle of like the top balcony. You want to be in the middle of the balcony, depending if you yeah, no, I don't think I ever, yeah, because they'll always have, not projectors, but like the monitor TV, giant TV screens, so it's like, even if you can't see the up close personal details, it's like, you're going to be looking at the screen anyways, and honestly, it's better, because you're seeing way more detail, and if you were looking at the screens while still being on ground floor, everybody on ground floor is the same height. You don't have, like, the angle of the bleachers like we do in the balcony. Like, not only are we above, but we also have like the angle. Anyways, I digress. This was awesome. These girls were awesome. So cute! They were also great dancers and singers. How much of Sunny did I get? Sunny did all original songs. See, they're cheering. They're the reason we even cheered. Oh, and I stopped it just as she was gonna sing because I think it's rude to record when somebody's performing unless you are a friend or family that was asked to record, or you want to record because they are friend and family, you know? I was neither, so it felt weird. So I stopped when she started singing. Yeah, middle center is the sweet spot. Exactly. Why would I pay more money to lose value by sitting super in the front? And to be fair, nobody really sat in the front either. Sunny sat in the front. A photographer sat in the front. And then they did some, like, Cheery Girls did a group photo with, they're like, let's get a photo with the crowd. Right? I'm in the crowd. I'm in the crowd. I'll show that later. You all know what I look like. It's not a secret, but, you know, I make people work for the little bit I show of myself. No! I remember saying that and not expecting anybody else to say that because it did start at like 12, which originally on the timesheet I thought it said 11, and it did. They changed to 12, but they said 12 on the tickets. And then it took like extra time, and then this was going to be a 6-hour event with an intermission. It's like, did everybody sleep? I didn't expect anybody because it's like 12. Who else but me sleeps during the day and then like has issues too? Everybody was very personable. I didn't expect the relatability. I need to see that again. No fun facts about myself. I drank my whole bottle of water before intermission, and I ate through all of my goldfish. I brought my own snacks because they said there would be food there, and it was kind of weird. I remember this. I saw the table of food, didn't think it was for anybody but the performers, and it was weird seeing people with sandwiches with lettuce sticking out of it. I'm like, man, that is the most like High School Musical sandwich I've ever seen. There were like 3 people eating a sandwich. They're like, oh shit, we're about to do this. Ah! Because there was like, I swear there was like 45 minutes where it was delayed due to technical issues. But then as they were doing the event, there was no technical issues until like, for some of the performers, just before they performed, the mic went, you can't have it now. Oh, shit. At least it didn't, like, cut off on anybody mid-performance. That would have been, like, I'm gonna cry in my car alone kind of feeling. Didn't do that to anybody. You couldn't ask, like, if you're gonna have the mic fuck you over in any way, you want it to be at the end or the beginning. You don't want it to be while you're performing. Because then it's like, we're going into it expecting no mic now, right? Versus, like, halfway through, you're like, whoa. Because there's always that moment when a mic cuts out, you go, oh. Right? I hate that. It kills half the vibe if that were to happen. Anyway. Oh god. This is me being a creep. I wanted to show the whole venue. With the lights on, it was better dark. But the booth that Bavaria had and the tech booth, I just wanted to show what all we had because it was way more than I expected. I didn't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting everything. I wanted to show that because I was proud of them because I was like, damn, how'd you afford this? That's like, I'm like, I wonder what they had to supply and what they had to like. I'm sure the stage stays unless asked otherwise. And then they have, like, the audio equipment, which stays unless said otherwise. But I think, like, the streaming equipment and the technical know-how, I don't know. Was that theirs? They did really well if it wasn't theirs. Because that's the hardest thing is when you're at a convention, doing a panel of any kind, is working with what you're given. And it usually is not working in your favor. Versus when it's, like, a proper stage or performing studio thing. Me being a creep. So here's, like, I'm trying to stop it. Ugh. So we had, like, the sponsors booth. We had the tech booth next to it. And then we had the Bavaria merch booth. Me trying to be stealthy. Which, oh my god, I love their outfits. They're so cute. There's a little bit of lag. This was the merch booth. It's blurry. But, man... How do you get the floofiness? I'm so glad. I keep calling her Snail Girl because she is a snail idol. She's the one in the green hair. And her light stick color was pink. I don't know why. I didn't question it. When they were all performing, I left one of my light sticks green and made one of them pink on purpose. That was the only time I went out of my way because they were the only group that had more than like 2 people performing. When you had 2 light sticks, you could be, okay, here's their light stick and their light stick. So you wouldn't be leaving anybody out. But for them specifically, I did leave a pink one specifically for her because I was very impressed that she made all of their outfits in a month. She made their outfits. Just her. And she's in fashion college or something. And she's graduating this year or something. And I was like, she's like, and I never want to do this again. And I'm like, ugh. God damn, she's so talented. So fucking talented. Their outfits are beautiful. Holy shit. Like, everybody did phenomenal. But it's because she made their outfits that I specifically turned it pink. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep both green, but I don't know if she saw. I feel like she did, because there's not many other people there. I wasn't being any, more special with the pink one than the green one, but the pink one, not everybody was putting on, nobody else but me. Not on purpose. Like, I had 2 light sticks. I'm just saying, I'm very impressed. How the fuck do you make an outfit in a month for 5 girls? One of them wasn't even there. She got sick, which I found out later, which I'm upset with myself that I didn't like. I'm like, there's only 4 of them. I was looking at their merch booth too, and the keychains, there's 5 of them. They said 1 for this price, 3 for this price, or all 5 for $50. And I was like, that seems right, but like something ain't right. I was too nervous and distracted by everybody that I didn't give it a good look over. I'm like, we're missing someone. I didn't realize, and I'm really butthurt that I didn't realize. Which I'm like, are they? Oh, hi, Mer. I'm like, okay, they're out of state too. So, aw. Are they all out of state? I swear, one of the members is like a lower Michigan person. Like, they're right on the belt of the cutoff of Michigan. Because I think they're not Ohio, Indiana? Is it Indiana? Idaho? No, it's not Idaho. We don't have Idaho behind us, under us. Anyway, did I get like another thing? Oh, there's my fish crackers! I ate these! I don't know why I need to prove I ate food while I was there. All these girlies! Okay, I don't think I got them dancing. But because they were so sweet. I had a PITA shirt. They commented, they were cheering, they were so lively. They danced really fucking good. Holy shit. One of them was dropping, like, those death drops that you see in, like, Dance Moms or something? Damn. How? How do you do that? They were both flexible. Holy shit. They're so cute. I love their outfits, too. I think that's the only thing I got of them. Because I'm like, I can't not get anything of them, because I was just so smitten with them. So sweet. I need to learn names.
They have been asking for a Monica Magica collab.
What? Wait, how did I get a picture of this? Eh?
Century. Lushida, if you're listening, please. Please. Okay. You can start it.
She's so fucking cute. Okay, can I say this? When you heard her sing just now, did you not think that was just the background music? I thought that. It took me halfway through her performing to realize that, oh, she's singing that. She's fully fucking singing that, and I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell because she was so perfect. She sang Japanese, and she had the pitch. Like, what the fuck? You can't just do, you plopped into that with no warning. And I couldn't even recoil because you shocked me so much. Smitten by the cuteness, and then just... And another thing I need to remind you, she doesn't have, like, a teleprompter or anything... because, like, when you perform on stage, they might have, like, a small little thing so you can read. Or from, like, the sound booth. In case you lose your place, they'll have, like, subtitles or the video or something. They'll have something in case you need, like, a teleprompter, right? They don't have a teleprompter. So they have to remember how to sing this properly. They can't just, like, flub through. Like, I know very few songs in Japanese, even less from pure memory. And I think Dango is, like, 75%. I only know 75%, like, you know, tango, 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 daikazoku. Like, stuff like that. Like, where I can confidently... I'm never confident singing Japanese. In fact, I'm the worst at it. So the fact that I can do this from memory... and get the pronunciations and everything correctly. Like, when I sing Japanese, I actually don't think of the words. I phonetically remember it. Phonetically. Which I'm realizing only recently, that's harder than just remembering, okay, this is a word, this is a word, this is a word, this is a word. Because not every time when you sing that word, like, what's an example? Hajime? I don't know. Shit. I had like an example in my head and it flew out. Because I remembered Sunny doing a moto. Like, God, I wish I had Sunny perform. Shit. I wish I recorded her performing. I had stopped recording just as she was going to perform because I'm like, that's rude. But one of her songs, she built that song, like, perfectly. She had, like, subtitles and everything. But the fact that it had, like, it went by a beat, by the third time, we were all on the same page, even though none of us probably knew her original song. Like, that was the first time I was hearing it. Honestly. I didn't do my homework on Sunny. I should have. I was too focused on... We are, welcome to the Terraria. We are Vivaria and Cheery Girls. That I'm like, if I try to remember everybody's thing... Because some of these performers, this is their first time officially performing or even debuting. So it's like, I really couldn't do homework if I tried. Like, the two girls in front, right here, my favorite cheering section. This is their debut. So I couldn't do any more homework if I wanted to. I couldn't. Anyways, yeah, so Sunny had, like, it would be something, moto, and it fit. It fit perfectly, and we were all on the same page by the end, and that's perfect. That's perfect. None of us knew the song. We didn't know the words, but we could read the tempo, because if you have light sticks, it's all about tempo. You can tell who's, like, just, like, waving it for waving its sake, and who has no tempo, versus... like, us that are like, okay, let's match our tempo, even though we can't, like in some of these idol events, somebody will take up the position to be the cheering squad. Like, they'll guide the group. But, like, light sticks back then were not as prevalent as they are now. I feel like that's the only thing I'm like, if we could get, so this person, this individual right here, they were who I was looking at. This was who I was following. They knew what they were doing. I knew what I was doing, but they were, like, confirmation that, like, even if I was, like... Because there's different ways to swing your light stick. I don't know how to demonstrate it. I'm going to sit here all day and talk about it. This was a great event. Have I, like, established that yet? This was a great event. I have nothing but, like, great things to say. So much better than I... like, seriously, just the fact that they had a projector, I'm like, I don't even know if they're gonna have a projector. I feel like that'll be like, we need a projector so I can read whatever they're singing, or because it's gonna be mainly original people, and I probably never have heard their songs for, right? Like, even though I listened to Terraria and Cheery Girls, I couldn't remember it off the top of my head. I could learn the beat as I go. That's something I can do. That's, like, jazzy. You can, like, you can learn the beat like a drummer. Anyways, let's listen to her sing Madoka Magica, because it still surprises me. Like, she just went straight into it, and I didn't even know it wasn't her singing. I was confused. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Hi, 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 there's a little latency in, and then there you go. I feel like you have to get lost in the performance. I can't record. That's just rude. I love how all of our light sticks are pink. We knew the assignment. Like, she's pink, but, like, it fits for Monica, too. Come on. Come on. Ah! This is Bavaria. Ah! This is their do it. Okay. This dynamic lighting, they should have done more. They should have done more of it. Before, it was just, like, a projector. But then they had this lighting in the corner that, like, displayed a shadow and it lit them up really well. It probably isn't pleasant to have this in your face. Let's be fair. That probably sucks. But, like, just the it added an effect that I hadn't even remotely thought about because it's on an angle. And it looks so pretty. Look at this. It looks so pretty. No, Scoot. Scoot. Ah! Like, I was looking at their shadows because it just... Oh my god! I wanted to look at them because they're adorable, but their shadows were so dynamic! And that wasn't even intentional. I don't think they thought about their shadows. They didn't think about their shadows, but it was so fucking pretty! They're so fucking good! You have no idea how hard this is! I'm pretty sure the blue one's name is Nova. She was the one with the t-shirt staff, like, shirt. By the way, also, this is at the end. This is at the end of the whole event. Them performing. I feel like they kind of sold themselves short by being polite, by putting them at the end so that everybody got their spotlight. I don't know if they thought if anybody would, like, stay the full 6 hours, or if it even, like, dawned on them that, yeah, like, no, not everybody's going to be able to stay for 6 hours, right? I didn't think about leaving. I'm like, fuck no. That's rude. For me, it's rude because I know I'm like, I can commit. When I commit, I commit. Like, I felt bad when these two girlies, the cheering section, these two, when they were up there, I had to pee. I had to pee. And I hated myself for having to skip out on one of their dancing. I came back to a group photo, which I will show later. But like, their shadows, like, I didn't even expect the shadows to be as fun as they were. Like, this was great. This should have been done at least once for everyone. Because, like, the background projection was great. Don't get me wrong. That's needed. But damn, the shadows was an unexpected delight. I don't even think they're aware. I think that was just a thing that happened. I need to look at this again. It's so fucking beautiful. Like, are you not looking at their shadows? Like, they're great. Don't get me wrong. But the shadows just... It sells all the best parts of them more. It's dynamic. Dynamic shit gets me. Oh my god. I want to be there again. I want to be, like, for a first time event, hosting it yourself, putting this shit together, funding it yourself, getting other people there, like, it's such a feat. It is such a feat. Like, I can't understate that any, like, it's damn near fucking impossible to achieve borderline perfection that they did. The fact that the only thing that scuffed them was the mics at, like, what, near the end? Because the battery was like, hey, we've been here for 6 hours, leave us alone. Like, I had to think to myself when I was home, and I was still reeling from this. I was talking to myself like I was recording a video because I was just like, I have to talk about this, but I can't commit to a stream yet. I need to collect my thoughts because I was like having epiphanies as I was talking to myself. I was like, how long is a Katy Perry concert or Taylor Swift? Is it 6 hours? I don't think they have that much music that they could do in one night. It's 4 hours, right? 4 hours-ish, right? Maybe it's 6 hours, but I'm like, oh God, I have to be there for 6 hours? And I was reeling. I'm like, I went to this and I could stay there for 6 hours. Easily. I stayed there for 6 hours, easily. I had snacks. I prepped enough. I wish I would have had another water bottle. I drank my pop. Staring at what? AT? What? What are you staring at? It's just, oh God. Just congrats. Like, okay, I think, is this Melody? I think this is Melody. This is the songwriter. Don't quote me on that. So Snail Girl made the outfits. Nova emceed and put this together with another person and got sponsors and other people who I really wish I would have sponsored. I was super stingy with my money, and I feel mad at myself for being stingy with my money. If only Jacket Girl would give me my jacket, I could have spent money. I could have. Because I'm like, I'm never probably going to see them again. Ever. 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 I couldn't even be sad in the moment that I'm never going to see them again. Absolute territory. That's what that stands for? Absolute territory. I'm never going to see them again. I'm like kicking myself I didn't buy their keychains. The epiphany I had there is I shouldn't spend money on them because I'm never going to see them again. And that was depressing. I sat there for 6 hours. They gave their performance. They said their heartfelt speeches. And I dipped as soon as it was done. There was a second where I was like, should I go back to the booth? And I went, Mom texted me. She's here. They got done a little early. I already had to pee once. I have a headache coming on. I don't want to leave this on a bad note with me saying something awkward. So I still made it awkward because I left pretty quickly. And a lot of people commented around this time about Pie Disher again. And I just was like, I didn't even say a word. I was like, eh. And then I pointed to a board where everybody a whiteboard that they signed their names. And I went, cute. I was already next to the door and then I left. I was like, good job, Jenta. You did make it great. God damn it. I could still buy their merch, by the way. I want my fucking jacket, though, because the amount of money her clothes cost, I'm like, God, this is my new crew neck. I have like a whole crew neck collection from Box Lunch. Or Lunchbox, or whatever it's called. This is going to be my new crew neck collection. Because I want these fucking hoodies. I want these fucking varsity jackets. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, do I have another one of them? Oh, did they do their introductions? And then what? Oh, that's the group photo. This is their introduction. Let's go. So let's see if I can remember this off. So this is Nova, Melody, Snail Girl, did not get acquainted with yet. I always manage to forget someone. I swear. I'm a fake Idol fan, okay? I show up, I have fun, I leave, I have migraine, and then I go, what was that? I just like appreciating things I don't understand, okay? Everyone was adorable. That's all you need. It's good vibes. Why do I need to dissect it? I'm dissecting it now and I'm getting a migraine. She is Snail Girl. She's Snail. I'm like, that is so original. She had color contacts in that, like, God, holy shit. Because she was at the booth the whole time, pretty much, behind the booth that, you go back and you'll see it. And when I talked to her, I noticed her colored contacts. And I was like, you ever try not to stare at somebody? Her colored contacts were like milky white with a ring of pink around it, but like a light pink. And that was the only pink thing. Like, even, like, you can see her backpack. It is a shade of pink, but barely. Maybe it was lighter in person. I didn't notice. But the only thing pink in her whole design was her eyes that borderline haunted my dreams. It is like a charm point, and also, like, I'm trying not to stare, you know? I'm trying not to stare. Like, I loved Nova. I love purple. And Snail Girl's talent smitten me. Who are you? I forgot who you are. I swear, one of these girls' name had Mariposa as a last name. That might have been, no, not Melody. Songwriter. Oh, she's the choreographer. The blue one's the choreographer. I'm pretty sure. Nova's like the leader and person who put it together. Songwriter. Seamstress. So the girl that was missing, I did look. It was either blue girl or dark blue girl. Was that hers? Is dark blue. Her tagline is like, it's kind of like, what is your position? What is your, like, what do you do? Like, what's your thing in the group? And supporter, number one supporter. I'm like, shit, that's relatable. Because, like, I will show up. I will fund. That's what I did in my idol group. It's like, I'm not the best at anything. I don't have any talent. I can't, like, dancing is not a skill I've ever practiced, other than it's, like, a checklist I want to do, and I did it. And being a part of an idol, like, group and a dance troupe or, like, something at least once was something I wanted to do, and I did it. I wasn't the worst, but I'm not the best. I made sure that, like, I could support people. I made things fun. Like, if all you need is, like, financial support and somebody, like, having their shit together, that was me at the worst in my life, because I was currently sick. Like, the sickest I had ever been. Like, I really shouldn't have done the group. But I was like, if I'm gonna die, because I felt like I was dying, if I'm gonna die, I might as well, like, do the thing as well as I can without being a hindrance. And I did it without, you know, things getting weird. But I digress. Idol shit's hard, and it hurts. It hurts when things fail, even when you put only love into it and anxiety. So, anyways, this is their introduction. Wait, why did I even guess their names? They're going to tell us. Okay, hold on. I'll shut up. You are not bad at this. You made all the outfits. She's a Schneidel. She's the tax girl. That's right. I knew she did something else. She made their outfits and she manages her merch. She was they're all younger than me. How the fuck y'all younger than me and you got your shit together? What the hell? I was struggling to be, you know, around people and get them to function at the same time. But they were also younger than me, so that, you know, but they're all 20, 21, maybe 22. They're all the same age. How? How do you function? Teach me. Also, I need to note this about their costumes. Okay, their outfits, uniforms. The over-the-shoulder frilly band that they got going on, that is the hardest thing. Not only to contextualize, but to function in an actual outfit. Like, it looks cute on art, but once you actually put the shit together and you're like, oh, this could easily flip, oh, this could get stuck, oh, it could go under my elbow. There's so many things that can go wrong. Not a single time when I watched them perform did that ever hinder them. It never got in the way. It was made properly, which like, outside of just looking at them and knowing how well it was put together, like, just seeing this part, these parts, and it never went above the shoulder and it never went below the elbow. It stayed and it flexed and it was poofy. The fact that it was poofy, holy shit. She knows what she is doing. That's why I turned my light stick pink. This is something that can be so easily done wrong. Idle glue. No. Idle glue ain't gonna fix that. Like, okay, another thing too, they're stockings. We do not have Japanese proportions. Okay? We do not have Japanese proportions. The hardest part of any cosplay and any idol anything is getting the stockings, because they'll either be just above the knee or somewhere in the middle or higher on the thigh. Our thighs are not created equal. Our knees aren't created equal. Our calves are not created equal. We can never do stockings properly. She did the stockings properly. And they're cute. And they're frilly. And they stayed in place. How? It's the small things that seem so easy that are actually really hard when you put it together, okay? They did so well. I was low-key obsessed with Nova's wig the whole time, by the way. It was my Jenta poofy. I'm like, teach me how to make that. How'd you do that? Like, this is more my style, but this is more my current style. Combine these two and you have my love child. Combined! Fusion dance! That's why I was so glad that I got... Out of everything, I'm so glad I got these two dancing together. Damn. Also, who are you? Please tell me who you are.
My image color is seashell pink, which is like pink. Hello, my name is Nova Mariposa, and I am the...
She's Mariposa! Her hair does give me butterfly vibes. Like, may I also notice, doing this corsetry, it's not really a corset, but getting that kind of style on varying body types is hard. Very hard. The fact that she had a pattern that herself, probably. Maybe she had some kind of template, but, like, everyone has different proportions. Everybody. So she had to tweak it every time when she, like, even if she used the same template, or like a template off of a template, she still had to adjust them personally each time. And it looks good on everybody. That's the hardest thing you can do when you, like, get anything custom made, is like, yeah, the seamstress can know what she's doing, but maybe it's just not cut and made properly for your body type in mind. Like, for example, Luna's cosplay that I have, the skirt's not supposed to be that short, or it's supposed to be shorter. It's supposed to be shorter. But, like, I'm short as it is. I don't have, like, long legs. I fold up like a chair. So when it comes to stuff that, like, they try to cut it off mid-thigh, I'm like, my butt's sticking out. That just doesn't work. Or if it goes, like, to the knee, it's like, riding up in the back. You can't get the proportions right. Like, Nova had my kind of body type and proportions. And I'm like, I've never seen a skirt with this much poof, with this corsetry, with these side things that I've always wanted to wear, but it just never works. In the stocking, I'm like, how did you do that? How did you do that? How did you do that? You made it beautiful, and it fits, and it looks comfortable and pretty, and it fits. Bruh. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna be saying the same thing over and over again. My only critique, which I'm pretty sure she's even aware of, is that, as you can see, these little dangly doos, they're beautiful. They do get turned backwards a lot. My only suggestion is, corsets have boning. But I wonder if making these have boning would kind of ruin their... Because there's cuteness and their floppiness. But my perfectionist does kind of want them to both be facing the right way. So I wonder if you could, like, do half boning? Ooh, horsehair braid, maybe. Put, like, horsehair braid in between. That way it's stiff, but it would still have the fragility. Because that's, like, some people put those in, like, fabric when they make bows to give it, like... Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I know stuff about sewing, even though I cannot sew for shit. I watch sewing videos and I learn stuff, but I have no implication of them in real life. Measure twice, cut once, something like that. I don't know. It was so impressive. However you did it, do it again. Also, light sticks don't have a purple color. That sucks. It's kind of like a blue purple. It's not a real purple. It's more of like a blue. It's closer to white than anything. Because I don't know if you know this, but purple's a hard color in nature just to replicate. We have to make it out of bugs. This made me, when I like, okay, it was Nova and I'm guessing Melody. She'll tell us in a minute. It was teal, which we had 3 blues and I couldn't figure out which one was teal, so I just picked a blue. And purple, which was borderline just another version of blue, but trying to be purple but more white. I will never pick purple as my light stick color if I was an idol. I'll probably pick green, and just like how I felt like with hers being seashell pink, the Schneidel. I've already forgot her name again. The Schneidel. She's a Schneider fan. I'm sorry. The jokes make themselves. The Schneidel over here has seashell pink. And you're like, where'd that come from? I see the seashell, but it was the eyes that made me remember pink. Other than that, I didn't think pink. I thought green. I think other people thought green too. Green was the group color, which all groups need a group color, because I don't... Outside of, like, when they were all dancing, that was the only time I picked a specific color, and then I had the group color, which was green. I didn't want to pick favorites, because I feel like that's a little too mean. Schneidel. I'm sorry. She said it. She said Schneidel. And their little ahagos or whatever they're called. I don't remember. My brain's fried. Being antennas. Pseudo antennas are very clever. Like, she knows how to design. Like, no wonder she went to design school. And she's graduating. I'm like, you better be getting, like, what is it called? The Latin word for best in class? Because, like, she has 5 outfits. Remember, there's a 5th girl that's not currently here. She made them all. Damn. In a month. Damn. How? Anyway. It is Melody! Oh. I have some memory. Songwriter. She did very well with doing the songs. Wait, what was her name? I forgot. Ah, go back. Noelle. Ah, right.
So we're actually going to go into some solos right now.
And that's all I have. That's all the video I have. That's all the video I have. Gosh darn it. And then I have the group picture at the end. Oh, wait, no, I have one video. Ah, this is everyone. This is everyone minus the Cheery Girls. They edited them in post. I didn't get these girlies. This one. These two. Damn it. She's so cute. Oh, man. This is so cute. Oh, my God. They photo edited the Cheery Girls in later. I think this was everybody. I don't think anybody else left but the Cheery Girls. They're so cute. I'm a giraffe. Oh my God. Fuck, that's so good. Is this the where they edited the Cheery Girls in? Nope, this is the Cheery Girl photo that I'm in. Have fun finding me. Oh, we already saw that one. What's this one? Oh, here's another one I was in. For the girlies. Annie Angels or Angles? I think it's supposed to be angels, but they spelled angles. I'm not the only one that gets us confused. I think that's it. I think that's all I have for the event. That was a lot. Mastering in cosmology. Jenta looking at them. Yeah. Shit, man. What a trip. Absolute trip. I can't believe they did a fucking VTuber dance. How did you do that? VTuber dance. Like, you couldn't have pandered to me any better. And it's the fucking... Okay. Maureen's and then Kobo's. Bruh. Jeez Louise. But yeah. I am tired. I am fully cooked. That was my experience. I rambled a lot. I enjoyed myself immensely. I now know, well, I'm going to go see... What is that? That's in November? January? In January. Pida's gonna be at that convention that's gonna have, like, shit, if I have to do, okay, I'm glad I didn't go to, like, the actual Idol Fest that was in Washington, because that's, like, 3 days, I think. I don't think it's just 1 day, is it? I feel like it's 3 days. 3 days of, like, waggling my light sticks? I'd die. I'm died. Thank you forever. This was as far as I needed to go before I was like, oh boy. Oh boy. This is a commitment I didn't realize had a lot of effort behind it. So now I know. Now I know if I go to, like, anything else like this, I have 6 hours a day is probably a limit, and then multiple days in a row I'll have a migraine. Like, I'll be thoroughly enjoying myself, but I will be suffering in silence because I don't have much stamina when it comes to dealing with things. I need to build up a stamina because that was fun. But I stayed up all day. I stayed up all day. I didn't even get to go to sleep the same day. I was too zazzed, and then I hurt, and I needed a shower. I think I didn't even take a shower. I was like, fuck, I'm just too tired. I can't be bothered. And I went to bed, like, at 9, and I've been stuck at 9 again. Like, I fixed my sleep to go to the event, and I fucked it right up again. Bruh. It should have made me more tired. That's my only critique. You should have tired me out more so I would have really went to bed. Hold on, let me see if I can drag up their YouTube channel. How do you want to guess if I know how to spell it? Let's look at their Instagram. Hey, they posted something to their story. Oh yeah, they got all their merch in, and so they have this giant merch bundle right now with a checky, which checky are like pictures. Oh, they look so cute. Oh no, she has one. Or does she have gloves? Bavaria, hold on 1 second. I'm talking about them and their story updated. How do I spell their name? God damn it, I clicked the command button. V-I-V-A-V. Man, I'm glad they said their name because I'm never gonna get this right. V-I-V-A-V. Wait, fuck. V-I-V-A-R-I-I-A. Oh, Jesus. How did you come up with that? What does it mean? There they are. There's the girlies. There's the girlies. Okay, I got their YouTube channel. I'm gonna post it in chat. Go give these girls all the love. Nova had a touching moment with staffs on. There was the girl in the blue t-shirt at the far left of the group photo. And they hugged and got emotional. It was very sweet. There was just way too many like perfect emotional moments. Oh my god, I'm so burnt out. Talking about this three times. Yeah, oh my god. 10 out of 10. Great production quality. Please remember to turn on your VODs if you're streaming on Twitch. Or at least have like a backup thing saved. And use the dynamic lighting. That side lighting. I can't imagine as a performer that felt good though. You just have a blinding light to like one of your sides and you're trying not to be nervous while performing on stage. But it was delicious. The shadows were delicious. I need to post that to YouTube because they need to understand from the audience point of view just how like that should have been done for everyone at least once. Like keep the projector for some of them, definitely, but like at least give everybody a shadow time because that the dynamic lighting was to die for. Even just for a photo, that would have been great. Yeah. I have no critiques. There was a photographer there. Where's the photos? I need the photos. Where are they posting their photos? Somebody was taking pictures. Where are they? Where did they go? I need to know. Show me. Oh, and I guess like backup is like always make sure somebody's recording at least your performances. I really hope somebody... Sunny was taking pictures. But, like, I mean, I took pictures and videos and I didn't post them, so I guess that's understandable. Like, I know why I don't. Because I was overthinking. So now that I've shared, I can, like, share on, I guess, Insta. But I am tired. Jeez Louise. Yeah, they're all 20 and 21. How are you so much younger than me and you did so well? Rude. Bombastic side eye. Ah, shit. You know what? It was probably good that they were the last performers. Only the real fans with the light sticks we all huddled together and showed our immense love. Indigo! That was who wasn't there. Indigo Nightshade. Status. Oh, is that what you call it? Status. Status, business coordinator, costume, lead choreographer, art and composer, leader. And then we have number one supporter. Vibe. That's me. I'm gonna be over here. I'm not reliable. Ah, shite. Wait, she wasn't in there. Hold on. Wait a minute. Was she not in the picture? Hold on. Wheelchair idol. The debated. Where is she? Oh, 1 second. Hold on. They added everybody in. I didn't see her. Where is she? Right? Did I not save it? How did I not take a picture? They said they edited everybody in. Hold on. Let me find it. They did a good job editing in if I didn't notice. There's the jacket girl. Stop taunting me with your... Ooh. Veraska hoodie. I want it. Gib. Shop in bio. Ship your shit! I'm sorry. I love her aggressively, but like, goddamn, ship your shit. Where is the group photo? Midwest Idol Union. Why is it called that? Was it called something else before? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they did edit her in. What was her name? Hold on. Rira. I keep calling her Rin in my head, and I'm like, no, that's somebody else's name. Rira Ultra. Ultra. Rira Ultra. That is Wheelchair Idol. You debated me so hard, and I'm still butthurt about it. You said the word. Guess I'm gonna graduate from yellow to purple, which then I find out purple isn't really a color on the light stick, which sucks. But oh well. Yay! Alright. Mama Jenta wants me to eat. Thank you guys for entertaining my crazy. I need to check Discord and other stuff. Yes. I gotta get out of this room. It's sweltering. Which is like outside is cold. Why did I close the door? Oh, it turned off the fan so you could hear me if I didn't. Yep. But alright. I said my shtick. I did it. We did it. I hope they don't watch this. I'm being so self-conscious. I said only positive things, right? Sometimes I say too many things. I hope I said only positive things. I'm tired. Thank you guys. I'll see you around. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. I need to eat something. You don't want to eat beef stew for the 3rd time. Ugh.